Hello, friends, and welcome to Sleep Tight Stories. This week we are super excited because we have so many more special people to celebrate. I'd like to start by saying congratulations to Amelia in Temple, Georgia, who will be 2 years off chemo on September 8th. This means Amelia is officially a cancer survivor. Happy belated birthday to Yukina in Tokyo, Japan. Mama, Papa, Oma, and Opa are so proud of you and love you more than you can imagine. Have a wonderful year in kindergarten. Happy belated 10th birthday to Zaki Medor from Whitby in Wellington, New Zealand. Mama and Papa love you very much. Happy belated birthday to my wonderful, cheerful, smart Tutu in Washington, D.C. Love your aunt, who is proud of you for being brave so far away from home and exceeding in all your schoolwork. Happy belated birthday, Soren Sally in Albuquerque. Mommy and Daddy love you this much, and so do Tarzan and Shortstop. Hope you have an amazing 6th birthday, little cheetah. Happy belated 5th birthday to Jude. Love Mommy, Daddy, and Acis. We are so proud of who you are and love you so much. Happy 4th birthday to Jamie in Madison, Connecticut on September 10th. Mom, Dad, Cammie, and Ainsley love you so much. Happy 8th birthday to Oliver Feltz in Duvall, Washington. Mom and Dad love you so much. Happy 7th birthday to Adeline in Cypress, Texas. Mom, Dad, Claire, Arthur, and Mabel all wish you the happiest birthday ever and love you so very much. Happy birthday to Elena from Rhode Island. Mom, Dad, and the puppies love you. Happy 10th birthday to Charlie on September 10th. Mom, Dad, T, Pix, Frank, and Jace all love you. Happy 6th birthday to Theo Carlton from Boucherville, Quebec on September 11th. From Mama, Papa, Billy, and your baby brother arriving soon. They are so proud of the brave, creative, strong boy you are and know you will be a wonderful big brother. Happy birthday to Dee Dee. Mommy, Daddy, Maddie, Jake, and Trixie love you very much. Happy 4th birthday to our very own June Rainbow Bug on September 13th. From your parents and big brother Oliver. Happy 6th birthday to Natalie. Love Mom, Dad, and Bridget. Happy 6th birthday to Navon, and congratulations for starting 1st grade. Mama, Papa, and Joya love you to the moon and back. Happy 6th birthday to Sydney on September 15th. Mom and Dad love you very much and are so proud of you for rocking kindergarten. And happy 8th birthday to Natalie. Mommy and Daddy love you and so do Maui, Sanibel, and Scout. Happy birthday to you all. To reserve your special shout-out, please visit sleeptightstories.org/support. We can't wait to celebrate with you. Now, on to our story. It's a windy day outside, and Bernice and Ethan struggle as they walk to get home from the bus. When Bernice gets inside, she chats with Cookie before making her way to the kitchen to have a snack with Papa Bear. Bernice has lots to talk to Papa Bear about today, and a problem she hopes he can help her with. Bernice worries about her friendship with Gertrude. It was super windy outside. The wind howled through the trees, whipping up fallen leaves and tossing them into spirals across the sidewalk as Bernice and Ethan made their way home after getting off the school bus. It wasn't raining, yet, but the sky was a dull gray, and the gusts were so strong that it felt like the clouds were about to burst any second. "Whoa," Ethan laughed, stumbling to the side as a particularly strong gust hit him. "I feel like I'm gonna blow away." Bernice giggled, holding her arms out as if to steady herself. "Me too. It's like we're walking through a storm." She tilted herself dramatically, pretending to be pushed back by the wind. "Oh no, I don't think I can make it. I'm going to blow away like a balloon." Ethan followed her lead, exaggerating each step as if the wind were about to knock him off his feet. "Hold on," he shouted with a grin. "I'll save you, Bernice. Just grab my hand before we fly away." They laughed as they stumbled forward, their backpacks swaying in the wind. For a moment, Bernice felt lighter, like the strange parts of her day were being blown away by the wind too. Ethan stopped at the corner, pointing ahead. "I'm heading to my grandparents' house again. Even though it's close, I bet it's going to feel like a long walk with this wind." "You better be careful or you might get blown all the way back to school, and then you'll have to start all over again," Bernice teased, leaning into the wind as they arrived at Bernice's small house. Ethan, pretending to fight off the wind, staggered down the sidewalk, while Bernice climbed the steps to her house. "See you, Ethan," Bernice called, waving. "Try not to blow away." "I'll do my best. See you tomorrow, and don't forget to bring some cookies," Ethan shouted back, grinning. Bernice quickly shut the door behind her, a few stray leaves swirling inside. "Phew," she said to herself with a laugh. "That was kind of fun." Setting her book bag down by the door, she called out, "Hi, Papa. Hi, Cookie. I'm home, and it's super windy outside. I felt like I was about to fly away like a kite." "Hi, little bear. I'm in the kitchen heating up your snack," Papa Bear's super deep voice echoed from the kitchen. "Come in and have it when you're ready." As Bernice sat down on the floor to take off her sneakers, she heard a familiar thump. Cookie, her cat, trotted out from her hiding spot to say hello to her. "Hi, Cookie. I missed you again today. But I guess that goes without saying, right?" Bernice smiled as she struggled with the knot in her sneaker lace. "I like that phrase, goes without saying. I think I read it in a book, and now I use it all the time." Cookie purred softly, giving her a gentle headbutt. "You're lucky, you know, not having to wear shoes. Laces always seem to tie themselves into super tight knots just to test my patience. It's like it's their secret mission or something. I usually don't mind too much, but today I'm all out of patience." Bernice sighed, finally freeing her sneaker. Once she was done, she reached down to pet Cookie. "How was your day, huh? Bet you didn't go outside. If you had, you might have blown away. My teacher said there's a storm coming tonight, and maybe rain too. She says it's common this time of year, but I don't remember it being this windy before, and I've got a super good memory." Cookie meowed in response, rolling onto her back for a belly rub. Bernice chuckled. "Yeah, I had kind of a strange day today too. At least, I think so. You remember my friend Gertrude, right? She's come over for cookies before. Well, we've been friends forever. Not as long as Bobby, but still. Anyway, she's been hanging out with this new girl and her group of friends, and they don't like Bobby. They say he's not funny or something, which makes no sense. So, Gertrude didn't eat with us today. It was kind of sad. I don't really get it, she sighed. But you and I will be friends forever, right, Cookie? Cookie meowed again, stretching contentedly. From the kitchen, Papa Bear called, "I've got some cookies on the table. You should come and get them before I eat them all." Bernice giggled. "I think I better go, Cookie. If I don't hurry, there won't be any left, and you know how hungry I get. If I miss out on those cookies, my stomach might rumble so loud the neighbors could hear it." She dashed into the kitchen. "Sorry I took so long, Papa. Cookie really needed to talk to me again today. I think she's been a little lonely since school started." "You and Cookie are good friends, Little Bear. It makes sense that you'd miss each other when you're apart," Papa Bear said, setting a glass of warm vanilla milk on the table. "Yeah, I think so," Bernice agreed, washing her hands at the sink before sitting down at the table. Papa Bear poured himself a cup of tea and settled into his chair. "So, tell me all about your day. It's so windy today. I'm just glad you didn't blow away." Taking a bite of her cookie, Bernice grinned. "It was so windy, Papa. Ethan and I could hardly walk home from the bus. He's going to his grandmother's house for the week. Maybe he can come and visit after school one day. Is that okay?" "Of course he can come over, but let's wait until this storm passes, so his grandmother doesn't worry too much." "Yeah, that's probably best," Bernice nodded. "My teacher said this is storm season or something, but I don't remember it being so stormy last year. How come I don't remember?" Papa Bear smiled as he stirred his tea. "Well, sometimes, Little Bear, our memories of things like the weather can fade over time. When we're younger, we're busy with other things, so we might not notice the weather as much. But also," he paused, glancing at the window as the wind rattled the trees outside, "the weather is changing. It's not just you." "What do you mean?" Bernice asked, pausing mid-bite. "Over the years, the world's climate has been shifting, and it's causing more intense storms and weather patterns than we used to have. Some of the changes are happening slowly, but things like stronger winds, bigger storms, and unpredictable weather are becoming more common." Bernice furrowed her brow. "So that's why I don't remember it being so windy?" Papa Bear nodded. "That might be it. The seasons are still here, but I think it wasn't quite as stormy when you were younger. It's hard for even me to remember." He paused before adding, "And that's why scientists and weather experts write all this down. By tracking things like wind, storms, and temperatures over the years, they can see how much the weather is changing. It helps us understand what's happening and plan for the future." Bernice chewed on her cookie. I guess that makes sense." "So, other than nearly getting blown away, what else happened today?" Bernice hesitated for a moment. "Your cookies are super yummy today, Papa. I'm really hungry, though maybe not as hungry as usual since I didn't have gym today, and I had a big lunch." "Are these macadamia cookies?" Papa Bear smiled. "Yes, Little Bear, they are. I added a little spice to your milk, too." "So, no surprise test today? Was your English teacher as strict as usual?" "No, Papa. The teachers were nice today and didn't give us surprise tests and stuff. English is fun right now because we get to read new stories, and I think she said we might do a drama, which is fun. Bobby is in my class and he is super excited because he thinks he is a really good actor." Science was fun, and I think we will be doing some experiments. Math is still a bit easy, I think. Bobby thinks so too. But that could be because math and science are something we both work hard at, because we are going to be scientists and stuff. But... Papa Bear raised an eyebrow. But? Bernice frowned. Well, something kind of happened. There's this new girl at school. She likes basketball, and she's been hanging out with a different group at lunch. They don't really like Bobby. And today, Gertrude ate lunch with them instead of us. She invited me to join them, but I didn't want to leave Bobby out. It feels like I'm going to lose Gertrude as a friend or something, or like I might have to choose. Papa Bear sighed gently. I'm sorry, Bernice. It's hard when a friend joins a group that doesn't like one of your best friends. It can feel like you have to pick sides, but you don't. You can care about both Gertrude and Bobby, even if they're not getting along. Just because Gertrude's with that group now doesn't mean she won't want to hang out with you later. Bernice nodded, still looking uncertain. I guess I'm worried Gertrude and I won't be friends anymore. It's okay to stay true to yourself, little bear. If you're not comfortable with the group, you don't have to join it. A good friend will respect that. You can always talk to Gertrude and let her know how much her friendship means to you. Even if she spends time with that group, it doesn't mean she won't want to hang out with you. And she and Bobby are still friends, right? Yeah, they still joke around and stuff, just not when the other group of friends are around. Bernice agreed softly. I think I'll try to talk to her. But it's strange. I am an expert in science, math, and art, but this friendship stuff is harder. Papa Bear chuckled. You're doing just fine, little bear. Friendships can be tricky, but you'll figure it out. Oh, Papa, I almost forgot. Ethan hasn't had any of your cookies in forever. Can I bring some for him tomorrow? And maybe for Bobby, too. Oh, and Gertrude, of course. And maybe some for the other kids in class? Papa Bear chuckled. Well, I think I've made enough cookies for everyone to share. How about we prepare some for the whole class so no one feels left out? I'll check with your teacher first, though, to make sure it's okay. Some kids might not be able to eat my cookies, especially since this batch has nuts. We wouldn't want anyone to feel bad if they couldn't enjoy them. Do you have any homework today, little bear? Papa Bear asked. Yeah, just some worksheets and stuff. Nothing hard, just practice. Which is good because I really want to finish the story we're reading in English so I can start other books. Sounds like a plan. Why don't you work on that while I get dinner ready? Papa Bear said, handing Bernice another cookie. Thanks for the super yummy, delicious cookies, Papa. It's that time, Papa, Bernice called out. And what time is that, little bear? Papa Bear replied. It's time for our yawning competition, Bernice said with a great big yawn. Cookie jumped up on the bed and yawned as well. Papa Bear entered her room, letting out an exaggerated yawn. I think I might win this competition. Or maybe Mama Bear would. I just caught her having a super big yawn. Yeah, and yawns are contagious, so soon everyone in the house will be yawning, even Twigga, Wolfie, and Madeline, Bernice giggled. Ha ha, yes, I believe it, Papa Bear said, covering his mouth to hide another yawn. Cookie let out an even bigger yawn, stretched on the bed, and curled up for a nap. Do you want to wait until next time for a story? Papa Bear asked. Yeah, I guess so, Papa. I'll just listen to some stories tonight. Did you do all the things you need to do before bed? I did. I washed with my banana soap, put on my pajamas, did some stretches and deep breaths, and even picked out clothes that Mama washed for me, Bernice said with a smile. That was very nice of Mama, don't you think? Yeah, she's the best Mama ever, Bernice replied, letting out another great big yawn. Are you comfy? Papa Bear asked. Yes, Papa. How about Twigga, Wolfie, and Madeline? Are they ready for bed? They said they're ready. And how about you, Cookie, ready for a nap? Cookie didn't reply. She was already fast asleep. Okay, give me a hug and a kiss and I'll leave a story on. Love you, Papa. I love you too, little bear. And that is the end of our story. Good night. Sleep tight.